On to the next. And we continue. Northwest. All right, so starting off with the Denver Nuggets. Finished 48-34, 6th in the West. First round, lost in 5 to Golden State. So key additions, who we got? Bruce Brown. That is such a generic name. DeAndre Jordan. KCP. Homie's name is not Ish. Tell me that's a joke.
Smith, man.
Tell me that is a cruel joke.
Big Ish.
Ish?
Hey,
Ish Smith.
Ish?
Man.
Listen, Ish Smith should have never left Detroit.
Man.
He's
I'm
one
with
of my
it.
favorite backup point guards in the league.
Back up because his name is Ish.
I gotta find out his real name. Oh, it is
So-
Ishmael. Okay, cool.
Ishmael.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I figured
That's
it was
actually
that.
respectable.
Now
That's
you
biblical.
Now apologize.
It's
I fig-
biblical. I apologize.
I figured it was that, but I didn't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it could have been what else?
Ishmonte or something. Like what?
All right. So what else? We got news. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. recovered from injury. Okay. So we're talking about Nikola.
Jokic.
Is that Joker?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. So does he have enough help going into this season? What y'all think?
If those two are healthy for real, yep.
Okay.
I think so.
DeAndre Jordan still doing his thing?
He's still getting paid off them Lob
He,
City days.
I was about to say he's there.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
He shows up.
He's
all
there.
right. He's on the court, or is he? Is he on the court?
Barely.
He's tall. He's standing there. He's tall.
Barely.
He's
Did I mention he's tall?
yeah. He like that. He like that tall white kid from Rebound.
Just put him up.
And then much like the tall white kid from Rebound. Take it to the cup, boys. He's soft on the inside. Ever since they realized DeAndre Jordan can't jump no more, everybody been attacking the basket.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough.
It's just not.
So that essentially makes him useless.
So
With that being said, sounds like Joker doesn't need some help. Sounds like he needs a Harley Quinn.
my thing. Ooh, I like that.
I like that.
Was nice.
That was nice.
That was nice. I don't know how Jamal Murray's gonna feel about that. But I think anytime you have a point guard like Jamal Murray that can drop 40 and 50 in a playoff series,
Yeah.
you have capability to go far in playoffs. My biggest issue is Michael Porter Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Having a back injury as young as he did have a back injury and the surgeries he's had, that can be problematic. If he doesn't get right soon, that's going to affect his career on like as an individual. But team wise, he reminds me of Tracy McGrady. His style a little bit, how he plays, some of his mannerisms, his jump shot. He reminds me quite a bit of Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
If he can achieve even a fraction of what T-Mac was able to do, that'll help this team.
No doubt.
One mistake I feel is letting Boogie Cousins go. When they let Boogie go, you don't have that 6 to 10 minutes. What?
Ish and Boogie.
Yep.
So
Who's naming these kids?
His name
Cartoon characters.
His name
DeMarcus
His
Cousins.
name is DeMarcus Cousins, but his nickname is Boogie.
Oh, okay.
Like Hood Boogie.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hood Boogie.
Yeah. Like, you know, that like everybody got a boogie in the hood. Everybody got a man.
Everybody got a Pookie.
Pookie.
Clearly, I ain't from the hood. Continue.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's a fact.
What was that?
But no, I don't look at necessarily Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. or even Joker, bro. I look at Aaron Gordon. I need Aaron Gordon to find his place, and I need him to be more aggressive.
D Wade took his soul.
Probably.
Dunk contest.
Yeah.
To his head, man.
Probably.
I think that's a possibly. A
He's so
explanation.
talented, dog, and it's just like, bro, like, be aggressive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Be
like,
aggressive.
Most of the reaction videos that I've done as far as these pro-am runs and stuff like that, Aaron Gordon is in them.
yeah,
And
he's certified. He like that dude when you go anywhere. You everybody got a homie that when you go to a park or anywhere, like when they actually play like their real game, you be like, why you ain't doing that in the game? And they might be either afraid the coach might, if I do this, coach might sit me, or if I do this, like they don't want to rock the boat. Yeah. But sometimes you gotta take that risk.
The boat.
Yeah, in order to get that. Yeah.
I think last season he didn't have that excuse because 3 of your best players were injured.
That's my point. Yeah.
You got Will Barton out, MJP, and Murray was out.
And you already know what Will Barton.
There's literally nothing you can do.
Right.
That'll make him take you out of the game because you need.
You're it.
Ain't nobody there.
Like that's the only help that he got. So he got to do something, man.
Come on, bro.
So essentially, without Gordon, you're saying the Nuggets. I mean, Joker's doing his thing.
If Gordon doesn't step up, their ceiling is Western Conference semifinals. That's their ceiling.
That's gonna be
he
it.
Does not step up. Yeah.
Right on. All right. Moving on to the Timberwolves. That's what they got here. Finished 46-36, 7th in the West.
Mm-hmm.
First round, they lost to Memphis in 6. So key additions, quite the lineup. Rudy Gobert, Kyle Anderson, Luka Garza, Austin Rivers, Bryn Forbes.
Yep.
Okay. So what y'all got to think about that? Anything about the addition? Anything about the additions? I mean,
the additions, Rudy Gobert and Cat, they're going to be a formidable post presence, but similar to the Chicago Bulls. They're going to be good in the regular season, but neither one of those players have done anything that lets me know that they can win games. Allegedly, Rudy Gobert is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Allegedly. From the playoffs.
Allegedly. There's that button.
He doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
Because people can still get to the basket, score, make big plays. I haven't seen Rudy Gobert really have a dominant performance that lives up to his defensive reputation. I haven't seen him do that in the playoffs that would warrant them to be thrusted into championship contention. So I don't think he does that with Minnesota. I think Edwards is going to be the key asset here. He's going to be the focal point. If he can take a third-year leap, similar to that of what we were able to see from guys like Bron, Melo, D. Wade, or Kobe Bryant, because these are players that he's compared to as far as his talent level, skill set, and things of that nature. I'm just using them as an example. He can have that type of leap forward. Minnesota is probably going to be able to avoid the play-in, but I don't see them, moving past the teams that I already have in front of them.
I think they'd be all right if Cat is himself. Last year, especially against Memphis, he tried to be gangster to me, and he
was only gangster every other game.
Yeah, and
who is Cat?
Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah. I think in that series, he walked into a room full of real dogs, and he had a couple guys that were dogs, so he just assumed that he was one because he was surrounded by some. If that makes sense.
He walked into a room with real dogs. That's the first part, correct. But he was a cat, and he was with dogs. And they had to let him know that he was not a dog.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with that.
That's like in the house with dogs.
So you saw they did that, right?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
No, I'm with that.
That's brilliant.
I'm with that.
So you in the house.
Cat's a cat.
You're a cat.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the other thing because children might be watching.
Yeah.
Cats being in the house with a bunch of dogs, they sometimes start. I guess I'm one of the dogs too.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
We found out about Karl Anthony Towns what we already knew.
Yeah.
So what do we think about Towns and Gobert? Apparently, what you think they might not be able to play together? What's that about?
I'm just not impressed.
I want them to.
Yeah.
I mean,
is there an expectation that they won't?
I hope that they can. I mean, I think it's just based on, like he was saying. For me, same thing. It's just playoffs. Like regular season, I'm not really too concerned. Playoffs, like we'll see. But there's no excuse at this point because now, like, he forces Karl Anthony Towns to be the natural four that he wants to be. So you kind of got what you wanted.
That's
just by organization.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Now that you have what you wanted, there's no more excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we got you the big that you wanted to be paired up next to. We got you the perimeter threat that you wanted. You still have D'Angelo Russell as your point guard. You know, I know y'all was buddy. You need to start producing.
Yep.
So you need to start thinking, okay, maybe I could be in an MVP discussion. I don't view him as that. I don't think he'll ever be as that. I think that is more Anthony Edwards' game or his talent level. You just gotta show me. Stop talking so much.
Facts.
Please. Because you're not that, bro. You're not. I don't know who. I mean, you can step out, hit some threes, block some shots, but you're not Giannis level. You're not Luka. You're not, I mean, talent-wise and the levels I see him achieving, you're not Anthony Edwards. You need to dominate in your role, and that's what he's been missing the past few years. He has not been dominant in his role, and thus they have been a losing franchise for as long as I can remember, and he's supposed to be that guy.
Say less. All right, so moving on to the last team in the division, we got the Portland Trailblazers, 27-55, 13th in the West. Key additions, we got Jeremy Grant and Gary Payton II.
Oh no!
So what do we call him? The Mitten?
Actually, I think that was his name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cute.
Yeah, I think that was his name.
Does he actually step up? Like, is he?
Oh no, he definitely played. Yeah.
He quality.
Yeah.
He a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say less.
Oh
Say less.
yeah. I'm mad he
The
had to
thing-
go. I'm gonna be honest.
The thing about Portland is the same thing I said back when we did the Bradley Beal conversation.
Lillard.
Are you committed to your best player the way he was committed to? Yes, you gave him $250 million and no help. None.
Right.
It's like when Will Smith was talking in The Fresh Prince. I guess the money is going to dry my tears. Because that's all it's going to be good for.
Well said.
You trade away CJ McCollum. You don't get any. You got Josh Hart, but you don't get any real value. You don't. If I'm trading CJ McCollum, I would expect someone of Chris Middleton's stature. I would expect someone of Klay Thompson's stature to be coming back in return. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's worthy to be the second best player on a playoff contending team.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't get that. And this is my favorite player in the league. So I'm trying to go to bat for him, but he's not helping himself.
Fair.
Right.
You got to get out of here, bro. You got to get out of Portland because they not committed to winning. They never have been. They are about putting butts in seats. That's what you've been able to do since you've been there.
Right.
They are always going to be an exciting place to watch players grow and play and thrive. Some of the best, primetime games happen in Portland. You want to watch LeBron go play in Portland, play against the Trailblazers. Why? The crowd is going to be off the charts. Whenever there's a big game, the crowd is amazing. You go to the playoffs, the crowd is amazing. Damian Lillard has done all he can do for that organization without getting the proper help. I'm tired of people talking about, well, you got Yusuf Nurkic. You call this man a Bosnian beast,
man.
And he gets injured every single time he stubs his big toe. Every time he jams his pinky. Every time he touches the court, this man got something wrong with him. Every single time. That man is not a Bosnian beast. He needs to be in a Bosnian hospital, wrapped in some Bosnian bubble wrap. All right? Put him in a safety box. I'm so irritated with this team, bro. I swear.
It's apparent.
They need to lock him away somewhere safe and protected so he don't get hurt no more.
Respect.
No. Yeah, the piggyback on that, man.
Bosnian baby.
Bosnian. All right.
Bosnian bubble wrap.
Bosnian bubble wrap, bro. It's
Bosnian
crazy. Right. No, but like I said, I've been saying it for a while. We've been talking about it for a while, man. Dame is the attraction.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, the organization, they don't care about it in terms of. I remember I told you before the last 2 years, I gave you the comparison to Muggsy Bogues and Manute Bol. It was like Muggsy was like, bro, like they drafted me because I was the smallest guy and he was the tallest guy. Yeah. They didn't care for my skills. So when I went elsewhere, then I was appreciated for what I can really do. And I think it's the same concept. It's like, bro, we got somebody, a generational player who can shoot from half court, who can do all of these things, who can rap, who can, you know what I'm saying? He's so well versed in a little bit of everything in terms of, I guess you could say, even from a basketball standpoint, music and all that, and artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just as a whole, like just in this world, that it's like him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care about winning. We got him. And that's it. And he's so locked in on winning. It's just like, bro, like it's, you know, like that Love Is Blind thing.
The reason why they need to trade him is because they want to be bad, but he wants to win. So every time he's playing, he's helping them win games that they need to lose to get the draft picks that they want.
Right.
Why not just, and you know they're not going to give him the help that he needs. So like y'all just
let him go.
Y'all just not being
let him
real
go
about the situation. You know what? I liken this to Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
They did that whole song and dance for years. Oh, we engaged. We called it off. Now we're engaged again. It's like, no, she called it off, and now she with Ben Affleck, and they got married.
Okay.
As soon as Damian Lillard decides,
and she back with Ben Affleck too.
Yeah.
They married.
Tired or not.
Wow.
As soon as Damian Lillard decides, I want out, he is going to go to another organization that is in position to win the championship, and he's going to get the job done.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it. And watch it be a team like the Lakers or Milwaukee.
Yeah.
A team that's just primed and ready. We just need that.
He'll be able to just step in
and be
seamlessly.
Yep.
Right?
And let me tell you, if Damian Lillard is in, let me put it like this. I've always felt this. I don't know if I've ever said it out loud or to anybody. You put Dame in the same situation that Kyrie was with LeBron, they're not losing to Golden State. And
right.
I'm not talking about that just that first year. I'm talking about 2017. They could have beat Golden State if you had Dame and LeBron.
Oh, for sure.
I think you could win that game. I think you can win that. And like I said, I'm a fan.
I love Dame.
I know that dude is a killer, man.
Yeah.
That's a killer.
Love Dame.
Kyrie is an artist.
Love Kyrie.
Dame is a killer.
Love Dame.
There's a difference.
As much as you love Christian Wood. And with that, on to the next.
No, because we still got two more. What? We still got two more. You didn't swipe over to the next page.
Oh Lord. Oh my bad.
See, you try to do a walk-off joke.
Woo! All right, and we continue.
Mm-hmm.
OKC is doing that. Wow, 24-58, 14th in the West.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, because they don't have
They don't have anybody. But
KD and it's been that long.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Portland, they in the middle because one guy wants to win, organization need to lose. They want to be bad. Oklahoma City has 15 draft picks from now until 2027.
Yeah.
15. Not just any 15. 15 first-round draft picks.
Because of the KD trade?
KD trade, Russell Westbrook trade, Chris Paul.
Oh, yeah, Harden.
All these players that they
Crazy.
traded away, they have 15 draft picks from now to 2027, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. And you know what happens from now till 2027? There's a possibility that you get the draft pick for Bronny James Jr. The most valuable draft pick in the history of draft picks.
We're talking about LeBron James' son?
Yes.
So he's same caliber of his father.
So the idea is that at some point everybody believes that LeBron's going to go to whatever team has the draft pick to select Bronny James. Okay?
Can you imagine being able to play with your son? Like, bro.
I would love it.
I play with my son all the time. We have great time.
Bronny?
Play video games.
That's not his
play
real name,
toys.
right? Like, is it LeBron James Jr.? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We play video games all the time. Play with my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well.
What y'all be playing?
Y'all be playing
video
in NBA?
games, Play 2K. Yeah.
Oh.
He's at the part where he knows, like, all right, my controller's not really on.
Respect.
You're not gonna play with me. So it's frustrating, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. Respect.
When you have an opportunity to get Bronny James, you can now say, look, I'll trade him to you for X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
No matter what, name the price. I'll give you whatever you want for this draft pick, because this draft pick comes with this player and his dad, who happens to be one of the greatest players to ever play.
Period.
So it's basically an arms race from now until Bronny gets into the league.
How much time we got?
Right now, OKC's in the league for that. Bronny is a senior in high school, and they just lowered the age from 19 to 18 to be able to get into the NBA.
So how about
The irony. And guess
Right.
what? After next season, LeBron has a player option.
Mm-hmm.
So it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
Right. So I mean, we have Chet Holmgren. Okay, he was the number 2 pick. You have Josh Giddey. You have Trey Mann. You have Basley. You have a lot of talent on the team, young guys. 15 future draft picks, and you have Bronny James potentially that you could draft and trade. They're not thinking about this season, next season. They're thinking about 5 to 10 years from now, which is fair.
Okay.
Which is fair. You're planning ahead. My only thing about it is they have some of the best fans in the league, and it's just, I mean, it's historical with that organization. Seattle, they had the best fans. OKC, they have the best fans as far as the crowd, the attendance, the energy in that building, and they just haven't had winning basketball consistently.
And based on what you're saying, they're not gonna have it for a while.
Yeah.
So
With no intention
before
to
the
even,
fans turn on you, you need to make something happen
right.
as soon as possible.
Right on. All right, so let's move on to the Jazz. 49-33, 5th in the West. First round loss to Dallas. Key additions, we got a man named Laurie.
Laurie marketing.
I'll let it go. Colin Sexton and Talon Horton Tucker.
THT.
All right. What do y'all think about that?
Man, THT.
Blew up a lot of FanDuel tickets.
Man. I like Colin. I mean, I like Colin Sexton anyway in general.
Sexton has.
Glad he's back.
Colin Sexton has probably the greatest individual regular season college basketball game performance I have ever seen my entire life.
Wow.
Ever. So, situation where they didn't have enough eligible players to have a full lineup. Okay. I think some injuries occurred, some ejections or whatever. They ended up going 3 versus 5. And Colin Sexton ran off like 45 points.
Yeah, they got close to winning.
Three people on the court?
3 versus 5, okay? And they almost won the game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll have to show you. One of the greatest performances I've ever seen under those circumstances.
That's a fact.
I'm surprised the game was even allowed to continue.
Yeah, you were allowed to continue. I think as long as you have somebody able to and you agree to it, you can keep playing.
Wow.
Yep. So
Okay.
he is a certified dog.
Okay.
The only reason he got traded to Utah is because they didn't want to pay him because he's coming off injury.
Yeah.
Markkanen, he alright. Markkanen is okay. He is okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's it. He just okay.
Right on.
THT, like I said, blew up my FanDuel ticket. I don't like him.
Say less. So apparently they got the same number of draft picks as OKC.
Yep.
So
Yep.
same deal, huh?
Yep. After all those trades with traded away Rudy Gobert, traded away Mitchell, that was the influx. They got all those draft picks.
Yo, what happened to Rudy Gay? He's still here?
Rudy Gay just went to.
Did I say Rudy Gay?
Nah, sorry.
I said Gobert. Okay.
He said
Yeah,
Gobert.
you did.
Ironically, Rudy Gay
meant
was
to-
on the team.
Right.
Right.
That's why.
He's still there, right?
He's still
okay,
on
okay,
He's still
okay.
on the Jazz. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Oh yeah. Because dang it, I don't want to say it. Never mind.
What?
Okay, let me just say it like this. Okay, Rudy Gay is on the team. They just picked up Colin Sexton, so they said, and the internet said that their duo name is.
You don't have to finish.
All right.
Bro. You don't have to finish.
They said that the internet said that's their
Stop.
name. I'm not saying it.
All right.
But you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question is Gay performing? Like, what's he doing these days? Because I know back in
When
the
they
day,
let him.
he was
When they let
comparable
him.
with James.
When they let him.
Yeah.
Like, he was a incredible small forward.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they
Definitely.
let him play, he plays well.
Right.
Okay.
My only thing about Rudy Gay is he's just always been in the wrong situation. Ever since he left Memphis, he's been in the wrong situation.
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know what possessed him to go to Sacramento. I don't know why he allowed himself to stay in Toronto as long as he did. San Antonio, as good as a team and organization they are, that's not a good situation for him.
He been passed around.
Mm-hmm.
He made some moves. I didn't realize.
But it's like he hasn't found the right home for him. Me, I don't want to see him out east. I don't think that fits his style.
Okay.
I think out west, maybe somewhere in maybe the Pacific Division, you know, those 4 teams outside of Sacramento. I would have liked to see Rudy Gay play for the Clippers.
Okay. I think the biggest upside to this whole situation is just Colin Sexton. I go like, look, do whatever you got to do to make yourself look the best you're gonna be, and then move on. Honestly, yeah. Get your numbers up, get everything right, coming off an injury, and then get shipped to somewhere where you're a contender.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, what's this about Mitchell? Who that?
Donovan.
Which way?
Wish
Wade.
Wade.
Okay. So they traded him.
Mm.
He got traded to Cleveland.
Okay. Who do they get in return?
Well, you see there.
I see.
Now, I don't think they should have blown the team up without keeping him. I don't. Again, what is? He was not asking really to get moved or anything like that. The only issue he really had was Rudy Gobert. Okay?
Right.
You got rid of Gobert. Okay, that's the start. You want to get rid of all the older players.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Mike Conley still there?
Good question.
Conley?
Trade Mike
From
Conley.
like 05?
No, Mike Conley got drafted in 08.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
07, 08.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still though.
But you trade, you get rid of Mike Conley. You get rid of Rudy Gobert, okay? You have nothing but young guys left on your roster.
Right.
You got Markkanen, you got Sexton, you got THT, but at the cost of your all-star. How do you put butts in seats without a main attraction? Nobody knows who's going to be the star on the team. Nobody knows. I mean, right now, all they got is a bunch of clearance sale jerseys going for maybe about $50 a piece. That's
But I'll at least say this. I'll at least say this. You're right about all of that, but we do know the Utah Jazz fans are known to be like very ride or die as well. Yeah, they that too. They that for sure. They that word all the way through and through to the bone.
And I believe that'll wrap it up for this section of the season preview. On to the next.